Habits to become rich. Intelligence, talent and charm are great, but more often than not these aren't what separate the wealthiest among us from the poorest. Instead, the differences are in our daily habits. However, we all know there are good habits and bad habits. The gulf between rich habits and poverty habits is staggering. If you're well off already, chances are you already adhere to most of these rich habits. Integrating the ones you've neglected will push you further. But be assured, if you're doing fine now without minding these money principles, it'll catch up to you. Some of the differences between rich and poor are obvious, while others are a little more surprising. Here are the most important rich habits you can take up to reach and maintain your wealth. Potential. Almost everybody seeks to become wealthy, but only a few achieve that goal. Because becoming wealthy and sustaining your wealth is dependent on day-to-day habits. If you weren't born rich but you dream of getting there someday, good news. Dreams do come true. According to The Millionaire Next Door, an enduring 1996 bestseller that continues to be updated today, 80% to 85% of millionaires are self-made. A mix of many small habits adds to the goal of being wealthy. If you want to become wealthy too, check out the habits below. 1. Plan and set goals. Rich people are goal setters. They list what they want to achieve daily, weekly, monthly. And they can tell you where they want to be in 20 years. 95% of the poor people in my study had no life plan, Corley wrote. Without a blueprint, without long-term goals, we are like leaves on a fall day, floating in the air aimlessly. The bottom line is you don't have to be rich to make a plan. You do need a plan if you want to be rich. 2. Don't overspend. The simplest and surest path to wealth is to save money and invest it. It's like planting an acorn and watching it sprout into a tree. If you barely make enough money to pay your bills and can't save, the obvious solution is to make more money. That leads us to the next poverty habit. 3. Create multiple streams of incomes. Poor people have one income stream. Their eggs are all in one basket. So, if you lose your job, you run into a medical emergency or you fall behind paying bills, your single source of income probably isn't going to be enough to bail you out. 4. Read and educate yourself. Wealthy people not only work dual jobs, they make time to read. They read educational and self-improvement books. Success requires growth. That growth comes from reading and educating yourself on a daily basis. 5. Avoid toxic relationships. Psychology plays a huge role in wealth accumulation. It may sound corny, but a can-do attitude is a must. It's hard to maintain one if you associate with can't-do people. You are only going to succeed in life if you surround yourself with the right type of people. That is to say, people who are encouraging, positive, curious, and helpful. 6. Don't engage in negative self-talk. When it comes to psychology and money, the only thing worse than surrounding yourself with losers is believing you're a loser. Do you say things like, "My job is too demanding, it's not my fault," or "I'm not smart enough"? When you allow negativity to rule your thoughts, you are programming your brain for failure. You'll have no chance in life at breaking out of your current financial or life circumstances. These negative thoughts will become beliefs that act like computer programs. 7. Live a healthy lifestyle. Making money takes willpower and work. So does exercise and eating right. Taking care of your finances and your health go hand in hand. Poor health habits create detrimental luck. This is a type of luck that is a byproduct of poor habits, poor behavior, and bad decision-making. As you can see, the differences between rich and poor are simple, sometimes intuitive, but not insignificant. Aim to take up all of these habits, and you're almost to become better off.